What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. We have Thursday night football picks and preview. Guys, I got my 4 favorite free picks for y'all coming right at you, okay? Now, let's just go ahead and hop right into it. But first, guys, I'm taking today's picks on Chalkboard. You guys can use my code TEACH10. New users will get up to 100% match, up to $100 bonus cash on your first deposit. So go ahead and sign up. Use Chalkboard code TEACH10. That's where I'm getting all my lines and my best plays on. All right. Now, let's go ahead and hop into the first 2 picks. Starting off, guys, Thursday night football. We have an interesting matchup. We have the Bills going to the Texans in Houston to play. And my favorite play to start off, guys, is Nico Collins over 73.5 receiving yards. All right, now here's why I absolutely love this for my favorite play of the day. As you can see here with Nico Collins, he's hit this in 6 out of his last 10 games. And looking at these insights, he's gone over 74.5 in 4 of his last 5 games at home, averaging about 93 receiving yards. That's awesome. Missed one time against the Bucs. But other than that, I mean, Nico Collins has been great this year for the Texans team. Clearly their number one receiver, whether it's CJ Stroud or Davis Mills playing at quarterback, it hasn't really mattered. Nico's been the go-to guy, and that's why we're playing this, because Davis Mills has taken over the last couple of games after that CJ Stroud concussion. CJ Stroud hasn't really been able to come back. Doesn't look like he's going to play again this week. Even if CJ Stroud does play, I still like this, but granted that they play tomorrow, I don't think he's going to play. So I think it's Davis Mills going with it. And look at these last couple of games. Look, he's gotten 75 receiving yards, 136 receiving yards, and then 92 receiving yards in the last 3 games. Guess who was playing quarterback in those last 3 games? Well, 2.5 really, but it was Davis Mills. Davis Mills loves going to Nico Collins, okay? Now, guys, I know this Buffalo Bills defense is the best defending the receiving team in terms of defense this year, giving up 185 receiving yards. But against receivers, they're a lot worse. 133 receiving yards given up. Now, I think the Bills are probably going to get out into this game. The Bills are the better team on paper, obviously, but going on the road and playing against a tough Texans defense, which we'll get into later with some of our picks. I think the Texans will have to play either from behind, or this is going to be a back and forth game. The Texans are going to need to throw the ball. Davis Mills loves Nico Collins. All right. Now, actually, if we take a look at Davis Mills' numbers really quick here, let's just go to Davis Mills. Look at this. Yeah, let's just click on here. Let's go to passing yards. Where's passing yards? I miss it. Passing yards. Look at these last couple games where he started 292 passing yards and 274 passing yards, right? And look at Nico Collins the past 2 games, 136 and 92 receiving yards. He loves going to Nico Collins. I absolutely love this play for the first play of this game for Thursday Night Football, okay? Now, let's hop right into our second pick, rolling with James Cook over 93.5 rushing and receiving yards combined. James Cook is a very vital part of this Bills offense. There's no hiding that at all. Looking at his last 10 games, he's hit this in 7 out of his last 10, averaging 115 combined rushing and receiving yards. I mean, look at this. James Cook is a guy that just fills up the stat sheet, both yards, both rushing and receiving, and touchdowns. I mean, this guy can do it all. He's electric. He's an awesome player to watch. Have him on one of my fantasy teams. Dude's like an automatic 20 every game is what it feels like. Over 93.5. Again, like I kind of alluded to earlier, this Texans defense is very good. Top 5 defense in the NFL, pretty much. Look at this. 3rd in rushing yards allowed, 4th in receiving yards allowed. And to running backs, they're still pretty good. 3rd in rushing yards allowed, 11th in receiving yards allowed. We're going to have to get it out of the mud with this one. I know it might be a tough pick. You might be like, why are you doing this against this Texans team? Well, quite simply, the Bills' offense kind of runs through James Cook in a way. Obviously, Josh Allen is the all-seeing eye at quarterback. And to be honest, this Bills receiving core has kind of been lackluster this year. We kind of thought maybe going into the season that they had a few guys that would be good, but Keon Coleman's had some off-the-field troubles. He had that really good first game of the season and kind of has been like, Khalil Shakir has kind of been like wishy-washy most games. Bills' offense is just not that great, but who is great? James Cook. I'm thinking that the Bills will probably have a good opening script on their first drive. Maybe James Cook gets the ball decent amount, and then they're able to run him a little bit more instead of playing from behind. I think he's going to be vital in the passing game for this game. The Bills are going to have to get creative instead of throwing downfield. They're going to have to check it down to James Cook a few times. Really, we need like 3 catches from James Cook in the backfield, and I think we can get that. So I love this for a second play of the game. It's going to be tough. No lie, but I love it. I mean, James Cook is getting the ball so much. Let's look down here. Look at this, 60% of the rush share. I mean, crazy. And Josh Allen second. You have Ray Davis and Ty Johnson who get a few kind of stabs at the rock every now and then on like third down, but it's really the James Cook show far and away. And you're looking at targets. James Cook's fifth in targets, about like 8%, so 23 targets. So probably he's averaging about like 2 targets a game. So, I mean, not a ton, but hey, we'll take what we can get. We're going to need all we need from James Cook tonight. We need an electric game from him, okay? So, guys, that's my pick for pick number 2. Now, guys, if you don't like the Chalkboard app, even though you still should download it. If you don't like Chalkboard, I have another app that you can use. You guys can sign up to Betr. Use my code TEACH10. New users get free $10 and up to $200 bonus on your first deposit. And also, if you don't like any one of my picks for NFL this Thursday night, they're going to give new users a free Josh Allen square. He just has to throw 1 passing yard, and you cash out and build up your multiplier, okay? So go sign up to Betr. Also, if you guys sign up to Betr or Chalkboard, I'll give you guys a free month of VIP in my Winnable store. 30 days free of VIP picks, right? So these are my 4 free picks for today. I'll give you guys my VIP picks that people pay for, okay? So if you like the free picks, go and sign up on the Winnable store and text a screenshot that you're using my promo code to Chalkboard and Betr to 443-267-8895, and I will give you guys free 30 days VIP access, all right? So go sign up. My Betr and Chalkboard links will be down below, okay? So go sign up to those. My Winnable store will also be tagged down below as well. If you want to join the free page, you can get on there as well. I give out my best free play of the day before this YouTube video comes out, right? So Nico Collins, my favorite play of the day, I give that out before the YouTube drops. So you want to take that pick and build around your own other picks, however you want to do, you can go ahead and do that. So all the links down below, so go get with it, okay? Now, let's get back into our picks. Rolling with our third pick here, we have Christian Kirk over 2.5 receiving yards in the first half. All right, so let's repeat that. Over 2.5 receiving yards in the first half. Essentially, we really just need 1 catch from him in the first half. That's really all we need. 1 catch for 3 yards. That's all we're asking for, okay? Now, looking at Christian Kirk in this prop, he's hit this in 9 out of his last 10 games, so almost every game he's hit it. Excuse me. Averaging a little over 12 yards in the first half receiving. As you see here, he missed 1 game, but, I mean, all we need is 1 catch. That's pretty simple. I mean, yes, this Bills is a great receiving defense. They do defend well against receivers, but you're telling me Christian Kirk can't catch 1 ball for 3 yards? 1 reception for 3 yards. That's all we need. Literally, like, it's so simple. He said it in 9 out of 10 games. It almost feels free. Now, obviously, nothing is guaranteed. None of these picks are guaranteed. It's all for entertainment and educational purposes only. So, not gambling advice, but, I mean, look at this. He's exceeded 3.5 first half receiving yards in 10 of his last 12 games, where he's averaging more than 12. So over the last 12 games, which is all we need, guys. We just need 1 catch. 1 catch. 1 catch. 1 screen pass. 1 quick screen pass in the slot or something. One little button curl for 5 yards. Like, that's all we need. Just 1 catch. Like, come on, man. We got to get that. We got to get that from Christian Kirk here. All right. So that is pick number 3. Now we're going into the final pick. Guys, final pick, we have Woody Marks, under 61.5 rush yards. All right. You might be like, ooh, that's an interesting one, a little bit under. You have a first half pick. Yeah, I'm trying to get a little bit better with my picks and my information. So trying to give you guys the best that I can give you for free. All right. Here's what I like about Woody Marks. Under 61.5 rushing yards, hit this in 7 out of his last 10 games. And the games he has gone over in this, 69 yards, 62 yards, 63 yards. So 2 of those games he's gone barely over, and he's never gone more than 70 yards in the game. Look, averaging under 35 rushing yards per game. Now, some of that is just the Texans' offense is just bad, so they're forced to play from behind and throw the ball a lot more, so they can't run. And their offensive line is just not that great, so they can't really run the ball that well. Also, when Nick Chubb is healthy and he is playing, he takes up rushing share from Woody Marks. So that's part of it as well. And looking here, look at this Bills defense. They are actually pretty bad against the run and really bad against the run against running backs. So you're like, oh, that's not good. That's not a good sign. Yes, but Woody Marks just simply hasn't gone over this prop line that often. And when he does, it's like barely he does. He does it by like one rush, right? Probably has like one good rush for like 15 years. You're like, well, if you take that out of the equation, not gonna hit. So that's why I like this play. We're going with the stats. We're going with the history of 7 out of 10 not hitting it, and hoping that the Bills get out to a lead a little bit earlier. Texans are gonna have to play from behind. Davis Mills is gonna have to throw more. Maybe Davis Mills throws a pick 6. Bills get an even bigger lead, and then they're just throwing the ball all game, right? Woody Marks can catch the ball in the backfield for all I care. As long as he's not running it, that's good with me. So, guys, those are our 4 picks for today. All right, just a quick recap. Nico Collins, more than 73.5 receiving yards. James Cook, more than 93.5 rushing receiving yards. Christian Kirk, over 2.5 first half receiving yards. And Woody Marks, under 61.5 rush yards. Guys, if you love these picks and like what I'm doing, please like, comment, subscribe, share this video with someone you know who needs some picks in their life, who needs some better picks, right? All right, and then I will see you guys for Friday. We'll probably do maybe a mix of NBA and college football. We'll see about that, but I'll see you guys Friday for more picks.